Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be seeing Stealth Spidey solo Gwenmaster on those non-juiced iterations. So let's go. So first off, let me give a huge shout out to Hassan Kareem, one of my subs, for bringing this method to my attention. So basically how this method works is because Stealth Spidey is able to pause any of those passive furies on him whenever he dashes back. So what you want to do is, as you get to the science phase or the invisible woman phase, just intercept Gwenmaster like crazy, and when you do so during that phase, you'll gain all those passive 300% furies. Of course, because it's not juiced, those aren't permanent, they only last for 5 seconds, but you can make them last pretty much forever because you'll constantly be swiping back, intercepting. So that's gonna pause those furies for 3.5 seconds. So while we await the fireworks in that invisible woman phase, for the Emma Frost and Killmonger phase, all you want to do is just intercept using light intercepts or medium intercepts, whatever, it's up to you, and just burst it down accordingly, just like any other fight. Alright, so far everything's going according to plan. She is playing ball, especially in this Killmonger phase. All my light intercepts are landing and she's throwing off those special ones on cue. So here, as we get down to the last few charges in this Killmonger phase, my first mistake in this world record attempt is coming up. Alright, here I decided to throw an SP3 which ate off, or should I say which wasted a good 10 seconds. Alright, I know, mistakes were made, but it ain't bad for a first run, eh? As we get to the end of the Killmonger phase, she decides to go all possum. Yes, playing possum over here, going all passive and eating up those precious few seconds. Of course, Lady Luck was smiling on me over there. I hit into a block and she didn't retaliate. Alright, so here, Killmonger phase down, and this is where the magic begins. Let's see. So what you want to do is attack into her, but here, yep. That was the first part that didn't go according to plan. She didn't dash into me, I couldn't intercept, so I had to manually make her dash into me and bait her attacks. And as you see, each intercept I land on her, I proc those temporary passive furies. So we've got around 4 right now, not enough damage yet. I still want to proc some more. So more light intercepts, and down that invisible woman phase goes with 5 prowesses. You saw how fast that was, eh boys? Alright, and now with 7 furies, look at the damage, boys. Each light attack does like 40 something K damage. Each medium, or rather sorry, I underestimated it. Each light attack does 64k damage. What the hell, man? Alright, and those medium attacks do upwards of 70k damage in total. 2 hits of that medium attack does over 100k of damage, and we are just bursting her down, and there she goes, 193k on that final SP2. What the hell? If that ain't a world record, then call me silly. But in all honesty, boys, that really isn't a world record, because the video that my sub Hassan Kareem sent in of his own takedown using a rank 3 Stealth Spidey was 3 minutes flat. That's right, my own time in that initial attempt was 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Of course, I had to throw that SP3 which ate 10 seconds, and I also tacked on more time because the AI was playing possum. But all in all, I've got to give credit where credit's due, and Hassan Kareem, you my friend, have the Guinness World Record for the fastest non-juice path, Gwenmaster solo. Props to you, my boy, props to you, respect. So basically, for all you boys out there planning on the 7.2 Legends or even a Mystic run, this is what you gotta do to get those record times going. And do follow Hassan Kareem's example. 3 minutes flat, could be faster as well, because there was one point, I guess, or I think during the Killmonger phase, where she went possum as well. So the thing is, if you just play this accordingly, using this approach rather, you're surely gonna burst it down in record time. So Godspeed to all of you boys out there trying to break our world records. I'm sure you boys can do it. Alright, so as we approach the final part, as he's bursting it down with this final SP2, what I want to say is, can we get below 2.5 minutes? I think we can. If the AI plays according to plan and everything goes well, can definitely burst it down in less than 2.5 minutes, for sure. Alright, so in this so-called blooper reel over here, this was my next attempt. I decided to give it another shot to go below 3 minutes, and here I almost did it in this video. We were on record time actually, until you see me muck it up. Yes, the greatest muck up in the history of muck ups at the very end, or else we would have definitely gotten that world record officially in the bag. Alright boys, and once again, do you remember me saying in the first segment that 2.5 or sub 2.5 minutes is definitely possible? Yes it is, because over here, being on record time, I still threw an SP3 which tacked on another 10 seconds. But even with this SP3, we were still making record time. Alright, so once again, enjoy the show for this Invisible Woman phase. Once again, we stack on those passive furies and build them up to around 7 stacks. After that, watch the damage once again. What a sight to behold. So in this run, I did things a bit differently. I decided to tack on another passive fury with his 4th light attack for even more damage. And as you see that happens over here, check it out. 140k on that medium attack alone. So the damage is really going up through the roof. But over here, although we were making record time up to this point, I had to mess it up right at the end. I got a bit greedy there, wanted to chain an SP2 into that last medium attack, but I mistimed it. And yep, mistakes were made, and she was allowed to block, so rip. Alright, so I hope you boys enjoyed this video, and do smash that like and subscribe button. It's really gonna help me out. So in the meantime, I wish you boys a fantastic week ahead, and I'll see you for the next one. This has been Sats, signing off.